Growing up in South Central Los Angeles in the 80s amid the gang wars and drive-by shootings, we kept a garden in our backyard filled with greens, tomatoes, marigold, and morning glory. My mom used to always say, "You can't kill a morning glory." The vining purple flowers that open up their petals to the first light of the sun and follow it all day, only enfolding themselves back into their petals in the waning sunlight. This flower, with its brilliant purple petals, has an indomitable spirit. Reminds me of my people, Black folks, the African American community, brought against our will in chains to a land stolen from its native residents. We built this country with our backs, our bones, our blood, our tears, had our religion stripped from us, told us not to celebrate Obatala and Oshun, Yemenya and Ogun. Yet in southern forests, encircled by trees, we took the Christianity they gave us and imbued it with our own traditions. Sacred circles, shout rings, healed ourselves with the creative presence of each other. With the hand clap and a deep moan, rhythms carried from Africa in our bodies, our hands, our feet, in the slip of our backbones. This is the history of gospel music, of the blues and jazz, of rock and roll, of hip hop and R&B. This Black ecstatic tradition, the morning glory, the dance and rhythm that never dies. Fast forward to me, a grad student working on a PhD, taking a course learning about the history of psychology. I am activated and offended at every turn of the page. A history that begins in Greece with no acknowledgement of the African foundations of Greek thought, the unchecked, uncritiqued elitism, patriarchy, sole focus on Northern Europe, Eurocentrism, the glossing over of phrenology and eugenics, the absolute denial of the indigenous roots of healing, feminism, culturally based psychologies, movements created by the people, postmodernism, liberation psychologies, LGBT mental health survivor, and neurodiverse movements, all denied because they weren't even mentioned. Ghost movements because they don't belong in the history. I see myself nowhere, yet I am here reading these books, turning these pages, writing these papers, posting to the online course pages. Me, my people who were denied education. I'm not supposed to be here sitting in a class in a PhD program. I am the student that they weren't prepared for. Black, woman, poor, mouthy, passionate, sassy, emotional, sensitive. And I feel the tension of my presence, the lack of my representation in my body, in my core, my hands and my feet. But then I remember I am descended from the Black ecstatic tradition, the morning glory, opening to the sun, the vining flower that never dies. So maybe there is a way out. Maybe the way is in. Maybe I can cook about it. Black eyed peas and rice, a pot of collard greens, and a cast iron pan of cornbread. Maybe I can make music or playlists about it, feel the resonance of the djembe and the dundun, the hand clap and the tambourine. Listen to Outkast tell me, ain't nobody dope as me. I'm dressed so fresh, so clean. Or make Most Def sing, my Umi say, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. Or Queen Latifah say, ooh, ladies first, ladies first. Maybe I can write about it. Lines of broken English and sweet Southern dialect dripping from my tongue like honey. Or maybe I can dance about it, shake a tail feather, shake my shimmy, dance a New Orleans second line to it. Maybe I can twerk and whip and nay about it. Or maybe I can let my soul fly and dance about it and dance about it and dance about it and dance about it and dance about it. Or maybe I can cry about it, then get up the next day and work hard on it. I am the morning glory, that beautiful vining purple flower that follows the sun and never dies.